ArsenalFanTV, Graham, good performance in the end. I mean, it was one of those games where Stoke, they made it really difficult for Arsenal in the game.
Yeah, for 72 minutes, Robbie, we struggled and we needed a lucky break at the penalty. First half, I think the passing very sloppy. We weren't moving the ball quick enough. It was almost pedestrian-like. Jack Wilshere, the one bright spark I thought in the first half, trying to make things happen. But the problem we got in this team is that when we come up against teams who sit deep and defend like Stoke did today, we struggle to break teams down because we're so narrow. Yeah. We got too many number 10s, people who want to run down the middle of the pitch, and we've got no width in the team. And
I was thinking that watching the game because I kept looking at it and thinking, where is Ozil playing? He seemed to be everywhere. But I was like, surely he's supposed to be over on the right, but it was only really Bellerin over on the right.
Yeah, I think Ozil at the moment, he's drifting very much where he wants to go. With Jack in that cam position at the moment, and I don't know if that's Jack's best position. I thought he played well today, actually. And to be honest, I keep thinking cam's not his best position, but the numbers don't, show that he's playing well in that position. Ozil, the one bit of quality today, the through ball for Aubameyang, and I think the game turned on the substitution. The moment Aubameyang went out wide left, and he started cutting in, Ozil found him with that delicious ball in, and he tried to dink it over Butland, who made a save. Lacazette went down the middle and Aubameyang went out wide left, and we had the pace in the wide areas, and that's what unlocked Stoke in the end. We were fortunate to get the penalty, but it was really a case of finding width in our play to sort of like stretch them a bit. And you've been saying to me, can Lacazette and Aubameyang play together? And Steve Bold said in the week he sees Lacazette could play at 10, so I thought, well, maybe I could see Jack coming off and Lacazette going into that 10 role. But it was clear that I've been saying earlier that I think Aubameyang's the more dominant centre forward who will play down the middle, and if we don't sign a pacey winger in the summer, that could be the answer with Aubameyang going out wide and cutting in, much like Henry used to do. Henry used to drift out into wide areas and cut in, and Lacazette played down the middle. I mean, we talk about this. People are like, well, Aubameyang has to play down the middle, his goal scoring record. But if you look at a guy like, say, for instance, like Salah. He's playing out wide, but he's cutting in, and he's, look at his goal-scoring record. So you can still get a lot of goals from that position. Yeah, and I think that I agree with you. And to be honest with you, the whole Arsenal team, players, we've got no people in defined roles. Everybody seems to go where they like anyway, don't they? And I mean, if you look at Pep Guardiola's teams, they're very structured at the back and in midfield. It's only up front where there's that license to roam and go where you like. And to be honest with you, I can't see. I'm coming round to your line of thinking. Actually, I can't see why Aubameyang and Lacazette can't interlink and change places and move around at that front line. And maybe we haven't got enough goals in that team today. I was looking at that team. I thought Ramsey had a very good game today, and he hit the bar in the first half. But Ramsey on 8 goals, Lacazette on 9. Apart from them, there's not a lot of goals in the team. So get all our goal scorers on the pitch and get the ball up to them quicker. And
confident CSKA on Thursday, confident going into that game. That's our season. These games now in the Europa League, we've got to win that game, haven't we?
Yeah, obviously the Moscow game now is the key game, isn't it? I think we need to. We can't take them lightly, Robbie. People shouldn't dismiss them. They lost at home to Lyon, and then won in Lyon 3-2, didn't they? So you can't take them lightly. But I think if we start with the right intensity, move the ball around quicker, certainly more quicker than we did today, and start dominating physically, we can do that. Can I just sort of finish today with, I just want to pay tribute to Rocky Rocastle. And I think it's very fitting today that the fans sung his name on the 7th minute and we sang it at the end. I've been following Arsenal, as you know, for a long time, and Henry is, for me, our greatest ever player. But I feel privileged that I've watched Rocky. He came into the 85. I remember him in that midfield with Steve Williams and Paul Davis. It was a brilliant midfield three, and he won 2 titles. I think George Graham's biggest mistake as an Arsenal manager was actually let him shifting Rocky out. And I think Rocky is such a talented player. He was a playmaker, a winger, and I look at our team, and he could be on that right side combining with Bellerin. I mean, he was a fantastic footballer. And he had the thing that struck me, because at Highbury he used to be closer to the pitch, and I used to be on that side where he played on that right hand side. He had massive thighs, massive tree trunk thighs. He was a brilliant player, and
he was a leader as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he's an absolute legend of the club. And I think it's fitting today that the fans sung his name. He's sort of like passed away 17 years ago yesterday, but I think never forgotten.
We're giving you a chance to be on ArsenalFanTV and give your opinion after the game. All you got to do is WhatsApp your video and hold the camera like this. Send it straight after.